Hey guys, what's going on? Insidious Swede back again here for another YouTube video, and welcome to my first impressions of the manga series, I Am a Hero. Now, I'm only calling this a first impressions series video because I am just going to be talking about the first volume, and actually I just reread this before making this video, but I've been a fan of I Am a Hero for quite a long time. I've been reading it online for probably a couple of years now. I'm not up to date with it because I have taken a little bit of a hiatus from reading any more of it, but for a while there it was one of my favorite ongoing series, you know, for a lot of different reasons. For one, it's about zombies, and I've always been a fan of them, whether from the Walking Dead TV show or films like Shaun of the Dead and Zombieland or Dawn of the Dead. I've always loved zombies, so when I found this manga, it definitely spoke to me, and it was a really good series. But I was so sure that we were never going to get this series in English that I even picked up a couple Japanese volumes for it when I was first getting into collecting Japanese manga. And I was actually planning on buying some more until last December. In the Dark Horse solicitations, I saw that I Am a Hero was scheduled to release for late April, and I couldn't believe it. I thought this series wasn't popular enough to get a release, but for some reason, Dark Horse decided to give it a chance, and I'm very glad it did because I love the series, and I figured I should come onto my channel and talk about it a little bit. So basically, I Am a Hero follows Hideo Suzuki. He is a 35-year-old man who currently is a manga assistant on a serialized book in Japan. He works with a bunch of other people, I'd say about maybe 4 or 5, and other than them and his girlfriend, he doesn't hang out with anybody else. He hallucinates people that aren't there and talks to them, helps them make decisions, and he's scared very easily. He's definitely a strange person, and I think his life kind of reflects that. There's also a part in this particular book, about halfway through, where Hideo Suzuki even describes himself better than probably I could, where he says he's not even the main character in his own life, which is absolutely true. He's a very unassuming person. He doesn't really have a hero quality, but he's kind of forced into the situation during this zombie outbreak where he has to become more than who he is. And so far, it's just been an amazing series. Definitely one that surprised me when I first jumped into it. Another thing I should note about I Am a Hero is that this book is about 22 chapters long, and I'd say for the first 15 or so, you wouldn't even know it's a zombie series because it's not about that at the beginning. To start off, we learn a lot about Hideo, we learn a lot about his girlfriend and kind of their lives together, and a lot of these minor characters that, you know, it's very interesting to see how much these minor characters that don't really have much meaning later on impact Hideo Suzuki. Another thing I don't think happens enough in manga, where there's maybe a bunch of characters but none of them have really any meaning, but in here they all have their own personalities, their own quirks, and they all affect Hideo in a different way, which I think is a fantastic way to incorporate these side characters into a series. And you know, by the end of this volume, it's all hell breaking loose, and it's definitely on the right track. So volume 2 definitely will contain more of the action that I'm thinking most of you were expecting from this first volume. But really great stuff to begin with here, guys. If you haven't checked out I Am a Hero, definitely do so. I want to show a bit of the artwork in here because this is another great series with a lot of amazing artwork, a lot of great scenery shots. Let's see if I can find a good one right here, where every panel seems to have plenty of detail. Backgrounds are never just left blank. That's Hideo right there, our main character. And it even has, let's see if I can show it to you really quick, really amazing color pages that you get in here. This is actually the opening page of the manga, but you know, really amazing artwork in this series, guys. And yeah, definitely a series I'd recommend to most people out there. However, I will say this: if you're looking to recommend manga to a friend or yourself is just getting into manga, maybe stay away from I Am a Hero. It definitely takes a fan of the of manga to really appreciate this series, because there's a lot of weird things that happen in here that kind of only are for fans of manga. But other than that, this is an amazing series, very strong, great artwork, great character depth, and just one of my personal favorite series. I guess the last thing I could touch base on is that the quality of this volume is actually really high as well. Of course, I just showed off in my recent manga collection video something like this from Dark Horse, where literally you crack this book open, the spine's going to get a huge tear down the center. It doesn't hold up whatsoever. And I was honestly hoping for something like this, a little higher quality, a little bit thicker, but we kind of got something in the middle, which I'll say it's very decent. It's not amazing. I've read through this volume, opening it up quite a bit, and luckily the spine does stay together without any creases. The pages are also pretty thick, and there's also a nice finish on the outside of the volume. So if you're worried about the condition, it's not quite to the level of Astro Boy, but it's also not perfect or amazing, so keep that in mind if you're looking to check out this series. But yeah, guys, that's all I got on I Am a Hero. Hopefully you give it a chance. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'm Insidious Swede, and until next time, take care.